Good evening, good evening. I just wanted to make this video just to address a few things that's been coming up in the comments. And obviously, a few people have suggested that they want to try the strategy, but they want to test it out first, obviously, before they invest money, which is fine. I recommend doing that. Obviously, you aren't going to bet what you want to afford, but you want to be comfortable in using the strategy in the first place. So this casino that I use here, because it's a crypto casino, you can actually, if you can see, I've got £10.78 Great British Pound in the account. I can change that currency. Now, if I change it to IDR, that gives me, once it loads, I don't know what IDR is, by the way, what currency it is. It gives me 243,000. And when you go into a table, the minimum bet 2k, 2,000. So you've got over 100 units there for £10, 10 Great British Pound sterling, which is about $13 US dollars. For that, you've got over 100 units if you go to RDR, just to test your strategy for cheap. And there's others as well, you know, there's other like ARS. Where's ARS? ARS, for example. Let it load up. 21,000 with 100 whatever ARS is a minimum bet. So 20,000. So that's like 200 units for your £10, 10 Great British Pound, $13, whatever, however you want to look at it. So you want to test your strategy, testing it on live dealers. These simulators, random number generators, they're garbage. They don't react the same. They just don't play the same. Live dealers is what you want. Live dealers, real cards, real tables. And this is the way you can do it for cheap. Now, there's a link in each of my videos with my referral code on. So if you're wanting to join this casino, I'd appreciate it if you use that. I get a little bit of a treat. It doesn't affect your play in any way, shape or form. But that is one way that you can test the strategy without putting money up that you don't want to lose. Once you're comfortable with the strategy, then you can play with something decent, dollar units, pound units, like I do. So that's that one thing. Let me just change this back to Great British Pound. And the other thing is, people are asking me, have I got any advice on picking a shoe? Well, there's no guarantee that you pick the shoe that it's gonna stay the same and it's not gonna change. But I do like to select my shoe, and what I'm looking for is, where's the strategy? Ignore the 2 in a row sit out. Maybe I do that sometimes, but I'm not sure. I'm looking for this. Looking for a mixture of drips and chops. Although it's a little bit blocky, it's still the same. It's got drips and chops. These are shoes I wouldn't mind getting into. If you feel good about getting the shoe you're getting into and the size of the bets you're placing, then you don't mind losing. I always said that you've got to feel good about your bets. If you're placing bets because your strategy tells you to place a bet and it's too high and you don't feel good about it, then it loses. It's not a nice feeling. That's not what gambling's about. It's supposed to be fun. You've got to feel good about the shoes you're choosing. Whether it makes a difference or not, God only knows. Probably not. It makes me feel better by playing this way. And as a confirmation, now these bottom two here is actually a cycle that I played. I actually played this cycle. And the confirmation was this long blue on the big eye buy. Let me zoom in. So we've got a long blue. Now 3 will do, but I prefer 4. And then 2 columns. Next. After that I'm happy to jump in. I did jump in. This was the result. And I got the cycle, I think within 4 or 5 bets. I'm not guaranteed that you're going to get your cycle within 4 or 5 bets. Sometimes it just goes against you and you have to struggle a bit. But that's what I look for. That's what I've started looking for. You see a long blue and then 2 of those, I'd be happy with that. A long blue, 2 columns, I'd be happy with that one as well. Why that makes a difference, I don't know, but it does seem to give me a successful cycle. So let me have a look for a shoe now and we'll put that to the test. Just give me a moment. Okay, so this table here, it's not ideal. It has got 3 blues there. We've gone past 2 columns. But we've just hit 3 chops. But it's got like 2 drips, 2 twos, and some chops. So let's have a look. It's not the most enticing table. In fact, it's chopping. Let me choose something else. Yeah, maybe we'll have a look at this one. Got a row of 3 blues there, it's under 2. 3 blues there. Let's see if this one chops. It did. I do prefer it to like 4 or 5 on this big eye bar, but let's see now. Get another banker here will be in. That's not going to happen though. Another player maybe. No, it's chopping. So we've got the 3 reds chopping. Okay, this might be one. Got some drips. Bit of a choppy session there. It's come back dripped now. So we've got the long blue, the next 2 columns. So I've put my balance back at £100. We'll go in for a cycle. So it's just a 1 unit. Big choppy section there, but apart from that it's not bad. Win the first one. So it's up 1 because we won. Trying to get to obviously 105. 6 in state. That'll do. Of course 103, so we only need to bet 2 units. We don't need to raise it up. No point raising it up when you don't need to. For that very reason. Up 2 now because we lost. Oh, that was nasty. Up 2 because we lost. You're not going to be tonight, so we'll set out now. Nine singles, 10 singles, 9 runs. Let's see if player can beat this chap. Certainly can. Up 2 because we lost. Oh, what happened? I played it on banker when I should have played it on. Should have won that. Oh dear. Should have won that. We should only be playing 7 unit. We would have only needed 7 to hit the target. And now it's all gone wrong. Oh dear. Make sure you pay attention. See if I can pull this back.
Velvet night, the chips are stacked. Dealers grin, no turning back. 2 cards down, the silence thick. Hearts are racing, make it quick. Queen of spades, a subtle wink. Whiskey glass, a toast to clink. Luck's a lady dressed in black.
That's horrible, that. When you bet the wrong one and you would have won. Luckily, we pulled it back a little bit. We would, of course, have hit our cycle by now. And we have hit the cycle. Well, that kind of demonstrates the strength of the strategy. I made a mistake and lost. And still won, still hit the cycle, but we would have hit that earlier. So my numptiness aside, you can see how having the long blue confirmation on the big eye boy, then not having these go past 2, basically you want it to chop. Then we would have been out a lot sooner. We would have been out a couple of hands anyway, a couple of hands early. It doesn't matter, we got there, we got the cycle. I hope that helps the people that were asking, even though I played the shoe slightly wrong. And like I say, if you want to just test out strategies, get on one of these crypto sites. If you can use mine, that'd be great. I'd appreciate the support. But change your currency to something where you get thousands for your £10 and you can practice at your heart's content then, and it's not costing you any money. I really hope that helps. As always, thanks for watching. I shall see you on the next one.